Is yours. And again, this is for the PrairieSpark E-Hub with the Eastern Illinois University Business Solutions Center. Hi, Jeannie.
Hello. Thank you for allowing me to have the opportunity to tell everybody what we're up to here at Eastern Illinois University. The Business Solutions Center started in 2008 after a regional-wide strategic plan that said, what can we better do here at Eastern Illinois University to outreach into the community? What were the needs that weren't being met? And overwhelmingly, people said we need to grow our entrepreneurs, encourage them, and connect them throughout the region. So we changed the culture to make it more entrepreneurial, more risk-taking. Research had shown that it's very risk-adverse here in Central Illinois for a lot of different reasons, and we needed to maybe pull back and get into the education of the youth to maybe make that culture a little bit more risk-taking, entrepreneurial, creative, and problem-solving. The Business Solutions Center has eight counties in its region. We have 3 full-time employees at this point, and we are also hiring a youth educator to help with this, because over these years we've seen a lot of growth in our area, a lot of demand, a lot of people that want this information, but with only 3 of us it's hard to give it. So this is when the grant came in, and it was so handy, and you can go to the next slide please, that we created the PrairieSpark Digital Resource Center. So this will give everyone 24/7 online accessibility to a lot of the information, a lot of the resources, a lot of the curriculum that we have developed over these past 4 years. And if we get volunteers in the region that want to help fellow entrepreneurs, or we get parents, economic developers, librarians that want to start an entrepreneurship club, or teachers that want to get it into their classroom without having us go there, we'll put all of our resources online, all the activities, the games, the videos that we have researched and Eastern Illinois University students have helped us identify, put that online so everyone can have a robust and thriving club or class, or whatever they want in their community. So we have, as I said, a few target markets. First, let's talk about the entrepreneur itself. Entrepreneurs, I'll go a little bit later into that. It inspires users to adopt broadband technology. So not only will we have resources for the youth and the people that want to assist the youth, but also for entrepreneurs. They can see, we'll have links to, okay, who does broadband in our region? Where are the libraries that have wireless access? We will have maps and things like that. We've also are going to be working with Lakeland College, and besides just our normal curriculum developed for the clubs, camps, and classes, we're going to have 3 students work on maps to help for site location in our area, and to give a little video and testimonial on why market research using GIS business analysts would really be helpful. A helpful tool for the entrepreneurs in the region. Next slide, please. So for the startup and existing businesses, right now we already have a business entrepreneurship coach. Her name's Tiffany Klein. She does a great job, but we will provide expanded regional information on this site, and then she can also, this will enhance her free and confidential coaching and business training that we already do, such as how to start a business. We also do finance and operation classes, and the GIS mapping to locate best sites for businesses will definitely be used. We also were just talking, I think we're going to have a testimonial of a very successful entrepreneur in the region, and show how he has used that GIS mapping to be more successful with his businesses, which I think will be a great addition to that. Already we have county by county a list of resource pages that show where you get all the licenses, the fees, where the different inspections you need for your county and for your town. That will all be up by county, which is another nice resource to have. Next slide, please. For the youth, we are sharing contacts, models, and methodology on programming to schools, libraries, and communities. So as I said, the things that we have already developed, the successful tools that we have found online through our research and through EIU students' research will all be put up there for people to look at. Successful education models. So we'll have for each one that is listed here below, we basically started a pipeline of, okay, how do we get entrepreneurship in the, first through fifth grades? And then, okay, there's junior achievement, there's Lemonade Day, there's certain programs out there like Kane's Arcade. So we show how you can get it at that point. Then junior high is the next big plug, and we have started an entrepreneurship club down in Effingham that's been very successful. The first year there were, there's about 20, 25 kids that went all year. When we started that club this year, there were 71 people that came to the club. They were just really excited about it. And so we've learned sometimes 71, that's almost too much for a club. So we'll tell the good as well as the bad on doing some of these things and what are strategies to make them successful. We also have a high school entrepreneurship camp. We'll be talking about that a little bit in its own. Junior Achievement, we have a curriculum for each of their wonderful program that they do, that the ones that we use here in Charleston, Illinois, we will put on that curriculum. And then in-class programming, we have something called Do You Have What It Takes to Be an Entrepreneur? And it gives a personality assessment to see if they have the attributes that entrepreneurs have, and they may want to consider that as a career option. And then we have some gaming that goes along with that. So that will all be included. Also, we teach a high school countywide entrepreneurship class. You're going to hear from Craig Linville on one of these other webinars, so I'll let him talk to you more about that. But a lot of that information will be put online. Next slide, please. And the target market for more of the youth side will be for economic developers, librarians, educators, parents, and anyone that would like to start an entrepreneurship program with their youth in their program. We are also going to have a Train the Trainer conference. It will be on April 11th. It will be in between Mattoon and Charleston at the Lifespan Center, and that's when we're going to roll out this E-Hub. And then we will have a training, and we will be inviting economic developers, librarians, educators, parents, as well as entrepreneurs, and we will have all the people that help create this go through and show the different valuable things that you can get on this site. And we want to point out that this enhances what we do, and that's why we love this grant. We do have a coach and an educator, so you can look online, you can say, oh, that sounds really interesting, I want to know more. Then you can call our center, and then we can have that one-on-one interaction after the online session. Next slide, please. So this is basically a summary. We'll motivate individuals to adopt and use the internet to access entrepreneurial tools and just-in-time training. We will deliver the information, activities, videos, and links to resources, basically best practices of what we found. It took us a lot of time to do it. We might as well share it with the world. And then provide access to a business success network. We have our own e-blast that there's 2,500 people that will get a bi-monthly e-blast that want to know what's going on in the region in terms of entrepreneurship and youth education. And so we will use that. We will use billboards. We will use brochures. We will go to the Rotaries and the Kiwanis. We'll let everybody know about this site. We're pretty good at making sure that the word gets out, and hopefully everybody will learn and use this information to grow entrepreneurs in our region. And that's all I have.
Great, thank you so much, Jeannie, for the information and the presentation that was shared. Same process as before with City of Monmouth. If there are any questions, you can type them below and send to us, or you can raise your hand and Erin can unmute you. Okay, Jeannie, we have the two comments actually just about how fantastic your logo is. So I just wanted you to know that people really like that and just want to share that with you.
I have to laugh. An intern who worked for me this summer, he did such a good job. I employed him to do that. We love the idea that, on the prairie there's the lightning bug, and it's, in the evening it's over the bean and cornfields, and we thought that would be an appropriate light bulb with the firefly is what we liked. So
I like it. The second question is, will it use for the mentor network, will it use social network technology or tools?
oh, thank you for pointing that out. I did mean to say, yes, we already have a website, and please take a look at it. It's the www.eiu.edu/BSC. So you can see that we do try to, actually, we're just updating it, and by the end of the week, you will see a whole new online template. So look better than ever. And we already have Twitter, we already have Facebook, we already have a YouTube site, which we use a lot for youth. We had an iEntrepreneur challenge this fall that everybody was supposed to interview an entrepreneur and ask them what they learned from their failures. And then we gave away iPads for the winning YouTube videos. So we're trying to with the youth, we know technology is so important and so ingrained in their learning, as well as the e-blast that we have. We will definitely, we need to grow our Facebook page. We're unsure yet whether we will keep it with Business Solutions Center or if we'll have a special one just for PrairieSpark. I would be open to suggestions. We're kind of figuring this out as we go. And I do want to say how we will know our impacts. We definitely are going to be measuring it by Google Analytics. The number of people attending the E-Hub training session on April 11th is going to be an impact. And really, are we driving, one, people to the site, but are we also driving people to get the counseling and the help? How many more clubs, how many more classes? We're going to try to keep, definitely measures on that to see if we expand and grow the services we're providing.
Thank you. And it looks like the last question we have for you is, of course, knowing that there are benefits to each of these, is the content that you're going to provide, will it be specific to the Eastern Illinois region or applicable to the entire state?
The youth information will be applicable to the entire state. The entrepreneurial resources, some will be applicable to the entire state, and some will be county specific. And the GIS maps, the geographic information maps, they will be towards our 8-county region because we feel that that's who we're serving at this point. Can it be duplicated and replicated by other universities or other small business development centers or any type of economic development agencies? You bet. And so I hope if they see what they like, they can adopt it from there.
Thank you very much again, Jeannie, for the information that you presented. And the next organization